Reddit, if someone says I love you but you're not ready to say it back, how do you respond? Let's get something to eat. Source, George Costanza. Actually it was his girlfriend Sienna. I'm hungry, let's get something to eat. Edit, girlfriend was Sienna not Celia. I know. It was actually Sienna. You're dating a crayon, Jerry. Wait, who was Celia? It wasn't Celia, it was Sienna. She worked at the zoo, with the monkey who hated Kramer. They only dated for one episode. Yeah, I know now it was Sienna, but there was someone named Celia on the show and I don't remember who. According to my ex, you say you're not there yet, but I really like you and I wanna see where this goes, and then completely disappear a week later. Let's see where this goes. Correction, let's see where I go. Follows Yellow Brick Road. Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road. Pat them on the head. I was first to say it. I prefaced it by saying you don't have to say anything back. He didn't. I got a head pat. I wasn't upset though. I would have been more upset if I hadn't told him how I felt. It took about 4 months before one night he said, I think I'm starting to feel that way too. So what happened next? He patted her on the belly. We're still together. We were living in different cities at the time and only seeing each other on the weekends. I moved in with him. We got a dog. He says I love you all the time. Probably more than me now. We're reading the same book. You're just a couple chapters ahead. That's what my husband said to me years ago when I blurted out my love for him a couple months into dating. Embarrassed smiley face. Guess he was right, though. That is such a lovely way to say I'm not there yet. I've replied with I love you too before it was true before. This is way better. I know that I shouldn't have. I don't blame you, that's a hard situation to be in. I have too. It's such a hard situation when one person is ready and the other isn't. My husband was much smoother than I would ever have been. Course I blurted out I loved him after a couple months, so I'm not exactly known for my smoothness, haha. I love myself too. This cracked me up cause I knew a girl who actually said that to this guy she was dating. Guy, I just wanted to tell you that I think I love you. Girl, aw, thank you. I love me too. This is my response every time regardless of who I'm talking to, be it my mom, a friend saying it sarcastically, my girlfriend trying to salvage our relationship. They all get the same response. I'm trying to salvage your relationship, lol. It was a joke about over-dramatized breakups like you'd see in a shitty rom-com or something. I once gave a thumbs up. I broke up with my first partner with a grin and a thumbs up, so you're still doing better than me. Jesus Christ. I doubt their first partner was Jesus Christ. Yes, it might have been Voldemort. Happy Cake Day. You can go the Eric Foreman route and hit them with I love cake. Didn't he also pioneer, I love you, man? And a playful punch to the shoulder. This is really the only correct answer. I usually wake up when this gets said. F. Thank you. Here's your order and your $1.72 and change, sir. I love you. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Oof. Flashback to when this happened and I accidentally pretended to fall out the car door to redirect the conversation. Nice save. Take the shot. Just say I love YouTube really fast. But then she'll say, aw, wait. Did you say I love YouTube? And you'll be like, I said I love YouTube. And she'll say, right. That's just I love YouTube really fast. And you'll be like, I love you ooh, Soggy Yojimbo. I think it's a great precursor to today's manga, which doesn't get the attention or acclaim it generally deserves. And then you should start making reservations to Cheesecake Factory for 1 instead of 2 for the foreseeable future. Your Cheesecake Factory is busy enough to need a reservation? I've never seen one that's not a graveyard. I know one time I took 20 minutes and responded I love you too because I liked the person and was afraid the relationship would end if I didn't say it back, then added sorry it took me so long to respond, I was eating a Pop-Tart. Nice save. I love YouTube. I can't blame you. I'm kind of a big deal. I'm well known in parts of Milwaukee. Rich Evans? From The Ellen Show? Dick the Birthday Boy. My current boyfriend and I ran into this problem. He was ready to say it after a couple weeks and so he said I think I love you. And I said I'm not there yet. He asked if he could say it anyway and I said yes. For weeks he would say I love you. And I would say MHM. Oof, I did this to a girl when I was younger and I still feel shitty about it, Lamau. I lived this in the receiving end and her joke was to say thank you. It was all I needed and was nice. Then one day after months she say I love you too and I can still remember that feel. Was great, as I knew she really meant it. This. My husband said it a few times and I never said it back. When I finally did you could see the joy in his eyes. It wouldn't have been like that if I said it all those other times. Still remember it 8 years later. I once said thank you. Edit, for all the upvotes, thank you. This gave me a flashback to this one time when I went into a store to ask if they were hiring, and as I was leaving, the manager said it was nice to meet you and I responded with thanks and immediately walked out the door, instead of telling them it was nice to meet them as well. I was just super nervous. I was 17 and had never gone job hunting before, and the manager was super cute, so I didn't really register what he said until it was too late. Definitely didn't get that job low. I wouldn't stress. I used to manage a bookstore and got teens in applying all the time. Something like that would make me slip into the back room and laugh about it, not take a pass on someone. Nervous kids are kind of adorable and it's usually because they're good people. You sound like a genuinely nice person. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you have a similar story, share it in the comments below. Be sure to like and subscribe for more. Have a great day, or night.